dwarfs' names fit their personalities.
Walt Disney released Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs in 1937, and it was the first successful full-length animated feature film of all time in Hollywood, with over 750 artists completing more than 2 million sketches and 250,000 drawings. In this video essay, I will examine the issue of realism in Disney animation by identifying and discussing examples of where the film conforms to or does not conform to realistic principles. And I will use the concept of hyperrealism and orthodox animation from Paul Wells. I will focus on 3 key sequences in the film: the silly songs, Far from the Forest, and Snow White meets the Seven Dwarfs. As you can see, the live footage of Snow White and a man dancing in this video, which is used to guide Walt Disney animators to position and frame by frame to the cartoon animation to make them look realistic, fluid flows, and allow the audiences to feel the emotion of the cartoon characters, which is called rotoscoping. Rotoscope has been used throughout in the film. For example, in the silly song scene. Although the rotoscope's character makes the animation realistic, sometimes it makes the Snow White and another human character feel stiff and emotionless. The more realistic you try to represent a human character, the more alien and stranger it becomes. Walt Disney stylized a traditional 2D animation by using a rotoscoping of the performers to make a hyperrealism for the audience to emotionally to the characters. You can see the hyperrealism in the scene called Far into the Forest, shown in the scene where Snow White runs away from the huntman into the forest. The scene shows lifelike movements and simulated camera movements that have never been seen in any traditional animation. It is shown that all the tree becomes monsters and branches holding her skirt from running away, along with real physical laws such as ripples in the water and the wind blowing. According to Paul Wells, hyperrealism definition as the characters, objects, and environment within the hyperrealist animated film are subject to the conventional physical laws of the real world. The scene conforms to realist principle of the movement of the Snow White running and terrified in the forest. However, the difference in camera angles and framing of the scene make it look realistic and believable as is not 2D animation. Snow White meets the Seven Dwarfs scene is an excellent example of a character that does conform to the realist principles. As we see, the Seven Dwarfs animation style is unlikely lifelike compared to Snow White, which does not squash and straight like a water bag. The Seven Dwarfs is one of non-human characters that conform to orthodox animation, which complies with the 12 realist principle of Disney animation. For example, exaggeration is when they hide near the bed. Gravity seems to strike them more heavily than it does to Snow White, as if they were on another planet entirely. In conclusion, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs show us the significant change in realism in Disney animation. Both conform and does not conform to the realist principle. Using a live-action character keeps 2D character lifelike, and the use of camera movement makes the scene look believable and exaggerate, scorch, and straight to draw the audience attention. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs changed the standard of animation by integrating hyperrealism and orthodox animation, as we know Disney in the present day.